Blackpool residents furious after tourist authority calls seaside town not pretty. Sabine Kalkmann, who works for Visit Britain and Visit England in Germany, said, "Blackpool does not have the reputation to be a particularly pretty seaside resort. We want to make the potential visitors want to visit Britain, and there are certainly nicer seaside resorts." Her remarks were made in an email to ex-Blackpool businessman Julian Elliott asking why more was not being done to promote the North's coastal resorts. Visit Britain was quick to stress Ms Kalkmann's remarks were not their own views, as furious Blackpool chiefs hit back. Mr. Elliott, now based in Berlin and MD of Germany's Jazz Radio Berlin, had contacted Ms Kalkmann to ask why more was not done to promote all UK resorts. He wrote to her, "I see lots of news from Visit Britain about London, the royal family, the Scottish Highlands, Edinburgh, Stratford-on-Avon etc. but absolutely nothing about Blackpool, Brighton, Morecambe, Bridlington, Llandudno and other great resorts." Figures from Visit Britain show in 2016 there were 70,000 overseas visits to Blackpool, with overseas visitors spending almost £25 million, up from 44,000 in 2015 when overseas visitors spent £17 million. The remarks have now provoked fury in the famous Golden Sands Lancashire resort. Claire Smith, president of hoteliers group Stay Blackpool, said it was unfair if Blackpool was being snubbed by Europe for not being as pretty as other destinations. She added, "We're not the Lake District and you don't come here for quiet walks. That's not what Blackpool is about. But for a unique experience, fabulous entertainment and great fun, I don't know where else you would go." We do seem to struggle to get that message out further afield. Mr. Elliott said he too was dismayed with the response from Ms Kalkmann. He added, "I am shocked a senior official of Visit Britain in Europe should express such a negative view of Blackpool. Visit Britain is part of the British Tourist Authority which receives millions of pounds a year in government funding. I find it scandalous that apparently little of this is used to promote Britain's wonderful heritage seaside resorts." However, Visit Britain said it promoted all parts of the country including Blackpool. A spokesman said, "The comments made do not represent the views of Visit Britain. Visit Britain promotes the whole of Britain globally, boosting visitor numbers across the regions and driving economic growth. Blackpool is an iconic, fun-filled destination with so much to offer both domestic and overseas visitors." They added recent investment in the growing diversity of year-round activities on offer are putting Blackpool firmly on the map as a destination, demonstrated by the increasing numbers of overseas visitors. Count Gillian Campbell, deputy leader of Blackpool Council, said, "It is worth noting that in Visit Britain's own league tables, Blackpool is the most visited seaside destination in the UK. The resort is unrivaled in terms of its sheer range of family attractions, events and entertainment. The investment that is currently being made in new attractions, hotels and transport infrastructure can only strengthen Blackpool's position as the nation's favorite resort."